So welcome. Have you been dealing with a complex health issue? Maybe you're dealing with some gut issues. Maybe you're dealing with some skin issues. Maybe you even went to the doctor to try to get a diagnosis, and maybe you have several diagnoses. Or maybe you're like me and you went and you had all these complicated issues and you don't really even have a full diagnosis. Maybe you've tried taking different supplements. Maybe you even tried changing your diet. You've tried different approaches, but you're still stuck. See, I was in the very same boat as you. I'm Nicholas Vidal, certified functional medicine health coach. And how I got into this in the first place is years ago, I actually ended up having mysterious health issues. It started with a little bit of a skin rash that ended up going over my entire body. It engulfed my entire torso, my neck, my arms, my stomach, even my legs. On top of that, severe food sensitivities, severe fatigue, so much so that I would eat food and then want to go to sleep right after it. Not to mention horrible gas and bloating and cramping and stomach pains, trouble sleeping. Just so many things at once, and that's why it was hard to pinpoint, and it was almost a mysterious condition. And it wasn't until I actually found functional medicine is where all the pieces of the puzzle started to come together. See, I tried going the regular route of conventional medicine, regular doctors and prescription medications and different things. Some things worked, some things actually made the issue a lot worse. And I actually got to a point where I was very scared for my health because I couldn't tolerate certain foods any longer. It was pretty much down to the bare bones. I had eliminated so many foods. I had tried so many supplements. I even tried colonics. I tried acupuncture. I tried all of these holistic remedies, anything I could get my hands on to try to feel better, to try to ease my symptoms, and none of that stuff really worked. And it wasn't until I found functional medicine, in which things are done in a step-by-step fashion, in which the entire body and the systems of the body are all actually interlinked and connected together. Once we understand that, if there's a part of the circuit that is going out, we just need to figure out what's happening there, and we can restore balance to the rest of the body. Because I have a firm belief that the body naturally wants to heal itself. The body naturally wants to be in a state of balance. This is called homeostasis. However, we need to figure out what is getting in the way of that. Sometimes it can be foods, depending on your particular body. It can be certain nutrients. Maybe you're deficient in certain nutrients. Maybe there's certain toxins, whether in your environment or internally, coming from different bad bacteria or gut dysbiosis. So step one is always identifying what's getting in the way. Step two, we then have to see what is deficient, and that's where testing and labs and blood work can come into play, because through there we're able to literally read that and pinpoint exactly what types of nutrients, what types of supplements may need to be brought in, what types of foods need to be avoided, which ones need to be brought in and included. And then from there, looking at overall lifestyle, because in functional medicine it's all linked together. It's not just diet. It's not just supplements, it's also how you're handling the world around you, how you're handling your relationships, how you're handling stress. Are you sleeping at night? How is your quality of sleep? Are you waking up refreshed? Are you breathing? Do you exercise? Do you not exercise? These are all things that we have to look at, and we have to piece those together, because you are a complete person. You are an individual person. And so what works for you is going to be different than what works for somebody else, and that's why we need to piece this together step by step by step, and that's exactly what we do here at the Functional Health Detective. And I actually like to say that we are using clues to help solve your health mystery. So yeah, we use health histories, we use different assessments, we use different lab tests and blood tests, and that allows us to get as many clues as possible to start to figure out this complex, mysterious case. And from there, that is how we can get some resolution. If this approach resonates with you, then I invite you to click the link below this video. You'll be brought to my calendar. There you can set up a free 15-minute health investigation session. And on that call, we can discuss exactly sort of what you're going through, what your main health concerns are at this point in time, what are some of the things you've tried before, what are some of the approaches that have worked, what are some of the ones that maybe haven't worked. And from there, we'll be able to determine whether the functional medicine model is the right approach for you in order to regain your health back and get your life back in order. So once again, click the link below. You'll be brought right to my calendar. You can schedule a free 15-minute health investigation session. With that said, I'm Nicholas Vidal, the Functional Health Detective, and I look forward to speaking to you on the call.